What's good, YouTube? Welcome back. Today is Wealth and Wisdom Wednesday. We are going to be talking about starting an investment portfolio on Finviz. So Finviz is a stock screener. It's an online tool. It's free. You can create an account without paying anything, and you can screen stocks. And along with that, you can create a virtual portfolio, and you can also create filters when you're screening stocks. That means you're going to be looking through them and determining, what stock has the price to earnings ratio that you're looking for. And there's many other factors, but you can basically set up alerts. You can set up virtual portfolios to monitor. If you just want to play around with what you think before actually investing money, you can create that virtual portfolio, and you can set up different kind of screening settings. And what's really cool about Finviz is that you can look at each company's financials, the history of the stock, as well as news related to that company. And when we think about different industries, like if you think about pharmaceuticals, medical companies that create medicine, when they have a scientific breakthrough, like a patent for research and a drug that has been proven to treat something that no other drug has before, that stock is going to skyrocket. And if you have Finviz, which kind of consolidates all the information for the stock as a central place with all that info, where you can look at these stocks, you can look at the news articles. That way you can start to think about what industries interest you, what companies are in those industries, and then you can look at Finviz for those companies if they have traded stocks, publicly traded stocks, and look at their financials and the news related to those companies. You can start to really get an understanding of, okay, what company do you think is hot? What company do you think is going to increase in the short term or long term? And you can start to create your own strategies. So what I'm going to do with the channel is actually do a portfolio. And I'm not a financial advisor, so do not take anything that I say as fact. This is my own understanding of the market, my own feelings about certain stocks. I'll talk through, again, based on my background in technology. I like the technology industry. I think AI and robotics is a smart space to be in for the next 10 years. And the portfolio that I create will reflect that. But I will share what I'm doing with you guys. What I'm going to do is I'm going to schedule a repeat deposit of, I'm going to start with $200. And you could start with any amount that you want, but you want to schedule this on a repeated basis. And I'll start with a portfolio of, let's say, maybe 5 to 10 stocks. And they could grow, the number of stocks could grow, or the number of shares could grow for each company. And over time, you could do that as well. You could follow along with me with my picks, just changing the amount of shares or the amount that you're willing to invest. But I hope to grow this with you guys and show you that, anyone can do this. Anyone can put some money aside on a repeat basis, invest in these stocks, and really become what it means, become a capitalist, what it means to be a capitalist in the United States. And I promise you, owning stocks is one way to truly free yourself from a system which really just wants to, profit from labor. If you own capital, equity in the case of stocks is a way of escaping that, system of labor, where you can actually have stocks that pay you dividends, where you don't have to sell the stock, but just by holding that stock, you're actually given a gross dividend by a company. They actually pay back their shareholders when they have excess profits. And so it's a way to earn income. So we'll talk all about these things. I'm excited to grow with you guys. I'm excited to go on this journey. But remember, I'm not a financial advisor, but I just want to share some wisdom that I think I have to help people break free and start investment portfolios, guys. All right, let's go. What's up, guys? So I am on Finviz. This is actually a screen recording from my iPad, and this is finviz.com. So when you first land on the website, this is what it's going to look like. You're actually seeing right away a lot of incredible information. So on the left-hand side, where you see the ticker INVO, this is actually the top performing stocks for the session. So INVO went up 139% today, which is incredible. And then on the right side where you see IZM, that's actually the worst performing stock. So right away, there's a lot of information here, which is pretty cool. What you want to do is you actually want to register. So at the top right, you'll see register there. You want to register on this site and create your own account. It's free. Once you do that, what we're actually going to do is create our own virtual portfolio, and we're actually going to create our own screener as well. So when you go to the screener, you'll see a ton of different parameters that you can search through all the stocks. And what the screener is going to let you do is basically look at the descriptive factors, the fundamental factors, so the financials of the company, the technicals, and determine how you want to screen out companies that you don't want to invest in so that you can find the ones that you actually do want to invest in. And once you actually have your screener set up, you can save it. So where you see my presets, you can save it. And these screens, they're called screens. You can save individual ones. You can create different ones for different strategies. Similarly, when you create a portfolio, once you've created your free account, you can put stocks into that portfolio and you can track them virtually. What I'm going to be doing is setting up the portfolio here virtually, but also doing it for real in Robinhood. So I'm going to start with $200 and I'm going to start with a group of stocks, but we're actually going to put money in starting next week. I just wanted to give you guys a real glimpse of what Finviz is. So if you want to follow along, create an account, start messing around, maybe even create a virtual portfolio, but I'm really excited to get this going with you guys, all right? Before I close this week's video, I do want to guide you guys through what it means to look at a stock and all the information that you can see as well as the news. And the stock that I really like right now is called Palantir. They are a technology defense company. They are involved in AI. They work with our military. And I really think that when you combine the technology industry with the defense industry, you have a real winning strategy. So we clicked onto Palantir after searching for them in the ticker box up here. But after searching for them and clicking on them, we're brought to a chart which shows you the stock price over time. So right now it's set to daily. We can actually set that to weekly or monthly. And you can interact with this chart to look at the fundamentals and technicals. Below, you'll actually see a lot of the financials broken out for the company. And then even further below, you'll see analyst ratings from different banks and investment groups for how they think the stock will do. So you see there's a downgrade from Monet, Crespi, and Hart. They went from neutral to a sell with a price target of $20 for the stock. The stock is currently at $21. For me, this is a stock to hold for at least 3 years. I think that when we get to my portfolio and how I'll be setting it up, Palantir will definitely be one of the key companies. Below the analyst ratings, you will see a lot of the news for the company, and this is where you can keep an eye out for signals in the news that can shoot the stock price up or even down. So things that could really affect a stock price is, for example, Google is looking to buy HubSpot. And when things like that happen, when a company is looking to buy another company, sometimes that'll actually increase. I spelled HubSpot wrong there, but sometimes that'll actually increase the price of the company or lower the price of the company, depending on how the acquisition is going to play out. But that's something to look for in the news. So again, guys, I hope you explore Finviz, start getting familiar with it. We're going to take a journey of creating this investment portfolio and looking through these financials, starting to understand how to look at these charts, understanding the financials of companies, thinking through, again, what things in the news might affect the companies going up or down. So really excited to start the series with you guys, and I hope you enjoy this video.